Let's have a look at the rivalry between Japan's Tsukasa Yoshida and Brazil's Rafaela Silva, who is the larger of the two athletes. Yoshida is a world champion. She won the 2018 Worlds. Rafaela Silva won the 2016 Olympics in Rio and also the 2013 World Championships. Both of these are lefties. Tsukasa Yoshida is usually known for her uchimata, but that's primarily an attack she uses against righties. Here we see a modified Georgian grip into ukiwaza, now looking for her favorite turnover, which is to slide underneath the turtle into a butterfly guard, but she's unable to pull it off against Rafaela Silva so far in this match. Another modified Georgian grip here. Attempted uchimatas, kochis. Rafaela Silva trying to go down to turtle, but Yoshida just hangs onto the arm, elevates the arm, and then sits into a very well finished Juji Gatame. Clearly the doctor is going to be called for here. So match 1 goes to Tsukasa Yoshida. Match 1 took place before the 2016 Olympics, about 2 months before. Now the match you're watching now is the second match. So in the lead up to that Olympics, Rafaela Silva lost 3 of her last 4 matches and then walked into the Rio Olympics in front of her hometown and walked away with the gold medal. So I know at this time, serious judo fans are looking at people's win-loss records, but often your recent performance doesn't indicate how you'll do in the Olympics. So Yoshida again here looking for a turnover. Notice how well she transitions between different positions. She's started to get the turn. She's looking like she's going to go for the arm. No, back into another turnover attempt, but as they went out of bounds, the referee called them to their feet. So Tsukasa Yoshida moves very fluidly between positions on the ground. Another Georgian grip attempt here. Let's see. No, she's given up on that. Oh, into a drop. One arm Sode. Isn't able to score with it. And Rafaela Silva appealing to the referee, saying that it was an illegal submission attempt, like a wakigatame, and attempted flying armbar by Rafaela Silva. She has hit flying armbars in the past. I'm going to do another video in the future looking at the Rafaela Silva flying armbar. I think it's called Tobitsuki Juji in judo. Tobitsuki is like, I think comes from the word fly, tobu in Japanese. Yoshida now looking to get a turnover, digging for a kimura grip, using her gi with the left hand and a pant grip on the right, but was unable to turn Rafaela. Referee giving Rafaela a warning for stalling. Drop Sayonage. Rafaela Silva trying to counter with an armbar, but decides to change back to guard, and the referee calls them back onto their feet. So the action was stalled. This time, Rafaela Silva looking for high grips. Rafaela Silva's switched to a righty stance here. Oh, gets thrown on the head. Sankaku Gaishi turn. But Yoshida, rather than going for the Sankaku, looking to control, finish the guard pass and move into a pinning predicament here. And Rafaela Silva did actually land on her head from that Seonage, not resisting the pin whatsoever. One thing you will notice throughout these matches is Rafaela Silva's head does collide with the floor quite a number of times. So this is match 3. Match 3, I believe, is from 2019. At this stage, Tsukasa Yoshida has established herself as a world champion on the judo scene, and even though this match is in Germany, you can hear little Tsukasa Yoshida cheer squad in the background. Yeah, so as I was saying before, one thing I noticed in these matches is that Rafaela Silva does face plant to the mat a lot. And I'm guessing she did so during the other matches in this tournament, as she's obviously wearing the noticeable Kimura Gaishi attempt. Let's see if she can get past this guard. Trying to free the leg. Rafaela Silva holding on. She's got a hand grip. I think that's going to shut things down. Oh, she's able to belly out, so there's no pin here. And notice here how she's holding her head on that Sumigaishi. She actually took the Sumigaishi on the head. Yeah, and as I mentioned before, I think the reason she's wearing this headgear is to cover from a cut that was probably caused during this tournament, most likely from the faceplant. Very smooth movement on top turtle. You can't really teach something like that in a class because most students cannot do like a half split like we just saw from Tsukasa Yoshida. Yeah, I have to say about that last turnover attempt. Oh, we've got a throw here into a Kimura. Looks like Rafaela Silva may be looking at the clock. Now pant grip, she's got past the guard. However, time is up and Tsukasa Yoshida was the winner once again. Now here is the 4th match, so we see a very aggressive start, very different to the previous matches. So Rafaela Silva obviously decided that she needed to come at Yoshida in the beginning, try and take it to her. This match is also a Grand Slam final from 2019. We see another attempt at a Kimura Gaishi. Silva again landing on her face to defend against being turned here. The thing I wanted to mention about the previous match with the Kimura Gaishi was that I was really unhappy with the way the referee called the action. And the interesting thing here is, watch what happens after Rafaela Silva is called back to the feet. She obviously took some head damage here. She clearly face planted again from the replay, and she really shook herself up. And the referees do give her a long time to recover. So we can see some replays here. Her face goes straight into the mat. It's of her own doing. I'd really like to see judo make face planting an automatic DQ. A lot of people just use this face planting tactic as a way to defend against newaza attacks. And it's dangerous. And if you don't do it, if you don't allow people to do it, they're going to have to be better at defending newaza. And we'll see more exciting newaza exchanges. And actually, in this situation here, Rafaela Silva was actually given about 46 seconds by my count to recover from that face plant. Attempted sumigaishi, another face plant by Rafaela Silva. And she's into almost a deep half guard here to defend against the guard pass. She's starting to slide that leg out, but Rafaela Silva once again able to belly down. Another Kimura Gaishi attempt here. And Rafaela Silva able to enter the guard of Tsukasa Yoshida to stop this turnover this time. Didn't want to go for yet another faceplant defense. Big Uchimata attempt, but no throw. 2-on-1 grip from Rafael Silva, it seems here. Attempted Osotogari, but Rafaela Silva countered, scoring a waza ari. And there's not much time left. So Tsukasa Yoshida is going to need to put some points on the board here. So there it is, big shout from Rafaela Silva. She's finally got one in the bag against Tsukasa Yoshida in this series, even if she was perhaps knocked out in the process of doing so. So this match is another high stakes matchup. This is 2019 World Championships in Tokyo, Japan. Yoshida attempting to throw with Sayonage off the grip. So Yoshida is left-handed. So typically you'd see a left-hander throw Sayonage turning to their right, but many in the Japanese team very good at throwing Sayonage in the opposite direction to what is typically thrown. Oh, another drop Sode attempt into this Kimura Gaishi attempt. Now this is her favorite turnover. She likes to get the belt grip and use the butterfly guard, but the butterfly hook slipped out and she's had to resort to a half guard and stall out for a restart. Attempted Kataguruma by Rafaela Silva. Well, she's got the arm again like we've seen in the first match. She's not going to be able to get the arm bar directly here. She's turning for it. She's digging for it. Let's see if she can get it. Oh, she's switching to a back attack. Oh, Rafaela Silva controlling the pants, looking for a counter attack. She lost control of the wrist of Tsukasa Yoshida. If she'd been able to maintain control of that wrist, she may have well been able to pull off a incredible Makikomi pin finish. Tsukasa Yoshida, from what I've seen, has never been beaten by newaza in international judo competition. It's an interesting little dogfight situation there. But close to the advertising barriers, so the referee had to break things up. Another attempt at a drop Sode. Wasn't able to extend the arm from the body. And not able to follow up on newaza. in that situation. So we're now in the golden score period of this match. Another attempt at a Seonage, now transitioning for the armbar. Moving into her preferred turnover. Now looking for the Kimura. She's going to get another Kimura Gaishi. Now Rafaela Silva does a very interesting defensive tactic here. She basically locks the heel of Tsukasa Yoshida to her own butt. Now in Jiu-Jitsu, you can just roll over your left shoulder and you can force a scramble where you have a good chance of getting to your opponent's back. But in Judo, you can't really... well, you can, but it's not a good move for a Judo because getting the back is not ideal. You want to pin them, and Tsukasa Yoshida looking close to getting a pin here. And we can see at this point in the match, Rafaela Silva is very tired. So Tsukasa Yoshida's up and ready to go. I believe the referee actually issued a warning to Silva at that point in the match for stalling. Here we have a beautiful drop Seonage. She's been looking for it since early in the match. And finishing in the golden score with dominant throw to a dominant position. Now this match took place 4 days later at the World Team Championships, and we see Rafaela Silva coming out incredibly aggressively once again, looking more like a street fight at this stage than a judo match. In that opening exchange, she did do a bit of a a rabbit punch, open-handed rabbit punch to the back of the head of Tsukasa Yoshida. Another drop Sode attempt. Interesting counter by Silva. She's able to get to the back this time. She doesn't pursue a turnover. Attempt at Ochi. Silva looking for an Uranage. This time it's Yoshida that ends up face planting as a result of Silva driving into her from behind. Silva again looking for more wrestling-like grip. Another attempted throw into a turnover, but the referees called them back to their feet. I would say that's a very premature call to the feet. There was certainly active ground action. Now Silva to her belly once again. Yoshida pulls her up, dropping below. She's looking for a turnover here. She's got the turn. Can she complete the guard pass? So she slipped in the underhook. Rather than going for the crossface, she likes this head beside the head position and grabbing. She grabs the belt with both hands. And this makes for very strong pins, very difficult to escape. And Rafaela Silva at this point has basically given up and is allowing the Osai Komi count. So that was the last match. So all up we had 5 wins by Tsukasa Yoshida, 1 win by Rafaela Silva. But to be fair to Rafaela, 2 of the matches were in front of Tsukasa's home crowd in Tokyo. Rafaela Silva is a judoka that's really performed at her best in front of her home crowd. She won the Olympics in Rio. She won the 2013 Worlds in Rio. Unfortunately for Rafaela, not a lot of major judo tournaments are held in Brazil. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm going to have another video on Tsukasa Yoshida before the Olympics. That is my goal. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing more from Tsukasa Yoshida. I'm also going to have a video that will put a smile on the faces of Rafaela Silva fans in the future. Thank you for watching.